This is an unlikely front in Ukraine's war. The U.S. Army's ammunition plant in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Here, American workers produce 155mm artillery shells that are loaded with explosives and shipped 8,000 kilometers away, where they're fired by Ukrainian troops to fend off Russia's invasion.
So right now we're contracted to produce 24,000 rounds a month.
We were invited to tour the sprawling facility to see superheated steel forged into lethal weapons.
This shell is operating at near 1900 degrees.
No one here will mention Ukraine specifically. The Army will only talk about fulfilling what it calls the contract. Workers know lives and perhaps the fate of an entire nation rest on what they do here.
The need for these shells has never been greater. Estimates are that for every one shell produced by the U.S. and its allies, Russia is producing 3.
That urgency has not been felt in Washington, where Republicans have for months blocked billions in additional military aid to Ukraine. And so the shells are now piling up on American soil, leaving the Ukrainian army desperately short of ammunition, allowing Russia to make gains.
Delays in delivery of ammunition will allow Russia to press along the front line. Ukraine simply cannot wait.
As Washington stalls, Scranton soldiers on.
We're taking advantage of modern technology to become as efficient as we can be.
The plant is undergoing nearly $500 million worth of upgrades to quadruple production in light of current global conflicts.
The target for completing the majority of this work is either late next year or early 26.
And how much capacity will there be when you meet that target?
There'll be more.
Whether this modern mobilization can save Ukraine depends on whether America finds the money and the will to resume shipments.
Consistency and predictability in funding going forward, into the next several years is extremely important.
This plant is ready to keep up the fight. Jackson Proskow, Global News, Scranton, Pennsylvania.